Let me give you a little bit of a story before I let you guys go. I wrote articles for a year and how many months? 5 months? A year and 5 months. That's all I did. I wrote articles for a year and 5 months. That's it. That's it. And I was constantly having my thoughts filtered through other people, editors. And there were so many times where I felt discouraged, defeated, like I could never do what I wanted to do, like I didn't have the potential, the capacity, because I was constantly hitting brick walls. I was constantly hitting brick walls. Now, in retrospect, a lot of the criticism that they gave me helped me grow as a writer, but some of it was just nitpicky. And so, over the summer, I was I was graduated from an organization that I will not name the organization, but I was graduated from the organization, and that organization was what I thought would be my key to success. That organization was what I thought would be my key to the future, because I had seen other individuals go through that same organization and come out on top, come out in so many different with all kind of followers and stuff. So I'm like, you know what, man, this will be my key to success. Well, they let me go last summer. And I thought to myself, I'm over. Christian, you need to go to law school now. Go be a doctor. Go do something like that. You're done, man. You're done. It was a nice ride. You can, when you're in your 40s, you can look back and tell your kids or whatever, hey guys, I used to do this writing stuff. Now, I had started Pensive Politics by this time as well, but it wasn't doing it. What was I wasn't doing anything. It was like, it wasn't going too far. But then I thought to myself, you know what, Christian? It wasn't the organization that gave you your ability to do this kind of stuff. It wasn't the building that you were in that gave you your ability to. It wasn't them, Mr. Watson. They're not the ones who manifested those articles. They're not the ones who manifested your thoughts. It was never them, Mr. Watson. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go about this alone. I'm going to do it by myself. And I will make it. I had a lot of people in my life who were scared. So they said, Christian, man, I'm not sure about this. This is a risk, man. This is a gamble. This is sketchy, man. I want you to be okay. And they said it because they cared about me. And I love that. But I'm so happy I didn't listen to them. I began making videos. You guys can go back to my older stuff. It had no graphics. It was just me with the webcam talking. It was like very, very low quality visuals, but high quality stuff. And I'm like, yeah, no one's going to watch this crap. This can't go viral. I make a few videos about critical race theory. Someone says, hey, you, go talk to this lady called Dr. Carlin Borshenko. Just go talk to her. You'd be good. I'm like, okay. I emailed Dr. Borshenko. I keep emailing her because I don't get a response back immediately. For months, I keep emailing her. She comes to Atlanta. She responds to me, says, Christian, I will get to you. Thank you for emailing me. Hope comes in my eyes. She comes to Atlanta in November. I get in my car and I drive up to Atlanta. And I meet her in person. A week or so later, we have the live stream where I go on and I talk about critical race theory. And after that live stream, my subscribers jumped by 400 or 500. My podcast listenership went up. I began interviewing people like Scott Baio and Marianne Williamson, which were just this past month. And I was working out. I used to work as a waiter. I was working my job as a waiter when someone told me, Christian, check your YouTube channel. Before Borshenko was like 300 people or whatever, or 200 or whatever. I checked my channel after that, and tears began coming down my eyes when I saw it go from like 200 to 500. I mean, even talking about it right now, it gets me a little bit emotional. Tears began coming down my eyes. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? And it just kept going up. It kept going up and up. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional right now. It kept going up. And I'm like, damn it. Christian, this is why you never give up. This is why you never stop pursuing your dreams. This is why right here. Excuse me. I'm getting a little bit emotional. Excuse me. Christian, this is why you don't stop. You don't do that. This is why you keep pushing on. No matter what happens, no matter who may abandon you, no matter who's with you, no matter who. This is why you keep going on. This is why you keep doing it. And it wasn't about the numbers. It was about the fact that I saw that I was making an impact. So I kept pushing. 2 weeks ago, I signed a contract with a media company, a brick and mortar media company. And I'm now part of their network. My podcast is. And the opportunities for growth are going to be enormous. A few days ago, a girl named Gothix let little old me on her stream. And since then, I have been racing towards 2,000. There's something so special about persistence, my friends. There's something so special about keeping the fight on. When I sit up here and talk about philosophy, I mean that crap. I mean it. I don't just mean it to feel good. I mean it. You manifest your own destiny. You own that stuff. Don't let anyone take away from you. And so now I'm just sitting here with you guys, and I'm thinking about how I felt a year ago. A year ago in February, 2 days ago, 3 days ago this year, I started Pensive Politics. But I had, on my mind was, okay, Christian, there's a virus coming to America. What are you going to do, man? I mean, you just got laid off from your job. I mean, you don't have any money. This organization that you're in has told you in January that they're going to dump you and they're going to graduate you in summer. Like, just thinking back to where I was a year ago and to where I am now. If I, during June, had given up, there would be no Christian Watson with Gothix. There would be no Christian Watson with Karlin Boroshenko. You have to keep going. You have to keep going. You have to. I don't care what your ambition is. Hopefully it's a good ambition. Don't hopefully you're not trying to be a... Anyway, hopefully it's a good ambition, but still. You've got to keep going, dude. You have to. I don't care who you are. You have to. Because know that. I love you guys. And what in your support, just you watching, means the world to me. Every one of you, I don't care who you are, and this is going to sound cliched, but every one of you have gifts. Every one of you has a gift. You have to find a way to identify that gift and then use it. Every one of you has a gift. And there's going to be times where you feel hurt. There's going to be times where you feel lost. There's going to be times where you feel confused. There's going to be times where you're like, is this worth it? There's going to be times where you're like, you know what, man, let me go do something else. There's going to be times where you get down in the grime and the dirt. I don't care. Man, the world needs you. Believe it or not. Even if you don't think people do, the world needs you, man. There's no one on this earth with your metaphysical DNA. Not a single damn person. So, thank God I didn't give up. Thank God I didn't give up. Thank God I didn't give up. Because I would not be here talking to you guys. I'd be working at some fast food joint, trying to make it until I get to graduate school, then continuing to work at those places, and then trying to make it until I get to whatever profession I was, and trying to pay off hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. I mean, that's what happened to me. But no, not me. Not Christian Watson, man. If that's for you guys, and you want that, and you want to be able to go, hey, there are people that do great jobs being in those professions. But I found what works for me, and then when you find what works for you, you'll be just fine. Think on it, okay? As always, my friends, I love you to death. I mean that with all my heart. Hey guys, if you enjoy this message, please be sure to support my channel through PayPal. My PayPal is @officialcwatson, as you see on the screen. Any amount helps. Thank you so much, and stay pensive.